So I am here boarding my flight to Houston, and the flight attendant, white, said that I need to put a top on because I had too much cleavage showing. So I put on the top, and then she said I got too much thigh showing. So yeah, she said she's denying me access to boarding. So let's see what they say, y'all. This is a first. Never happened before. This is a first. I'm waiting on the supervisor at this moment. Ma'am, how long is it going to be for a supervisor to get up here? Was that the supervisor?
She's on her way. I just called.
Okay, great. This don't make no sense. Of course, Frontier. Yeah. She said I had too much cleavage showing, so I put a top on, as you can see. And then she said I got too much thigh showing. So yeah. Huh? Why I gotta take off of what I got on? There's nothing wrong with what I got on. Because you white and you hate me, you jealous? Like, come on now. That's crazy. No, them people giving me hell and I'm gonna take them right there.
Thank you.
Like, this is crazy. Thank you, baby. It's crazy. Of course, it's Frontier. So then I come out the bathroom, and when I go in, there's a whole bunch of napkins all in the sink. So when I come out the bathroom, now she's trying to say I'm the one who put all the napkins in the sink and that the airline was spotless clean. What I'm touching paper towels for? Like, I only went in there to put on the top, which you asked me to do. Real bad.
So this is definitely a good one right here. Definitely a goodie. Now, for those of you who don't know, this young lady right here, her name is Diana Shade Heron. She appears to be an influencer, serial entrepreneur, CEO, author, and also a realtor. And definitely super thick based upon this. So, baby, it never happened to you, but I'm pretty sure this happens a lot. And you got to know that the flight crew, flight attendants are just an extension of the pilot. Whatever they pretty much say goes, and the pilot's going to basically follow in line with whatever it is they're talking about. So if they're telling you that you were showing too much ass, you were showing too much cleavage, you were showing all this stuff, then baby, I mean, I give it to you. You look good. You petting the silk press. I'm assuming that's what that's called. Ladies, if it's not, I'm sorry. She's doing all that. But that's how it goes. And then you got the nerve to downplay Frontier. Hey, I mean, you're on Frontier. If that's the case, baby, you should have flown something else. You should have flown Delta or some other upscale. I don't even call Delta upscale, but you should have flown Delta if that was the case all the way to Houston. Instead of taking Frontier, stop taking them cheap ass flights. You can do better than that. You went there for Mocha Fest. You know you was gonna spend some money at Mocha Fest. Why not invest? You gonna go for the cheapest flight? Let's get back to it though, baby.
And yeah, you real mad. Like, this don't make no sense. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, we about to see what they talking about. Interesting. I've never dealt with this before. Anything like this before. This is why I don't fly these cheap mother airlines.
What's the situation? What's happening?
I don't know. You got to ask your flight attendant. So she asked me to put a top on. I put a top on, as you can see. And then when I came out the bathroom, she accused me of putting a pile of paper towels in the sink, which there was no need for me to touch paper napkins. And then when I came out, she still said that I guess I got too much thigh or something showing. So she's denying me. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. That's mad because I got cleavage. Because I'm black and bad as and I had my cleavage out. It's cleavage. Okay. Yeah. So this is interesting. Frontier. And of course she's white. I know one thing, they made me miss my flight and they paying for my entire weekend. Every damn dime I done spent. This is why I don't. This is why I don't get on these cheap airlines right here. Cause why you mad? Why are you mad? And I want her name.
And they are in fact denying you boarding, and not just because of the cleavage, but they said that you were being distracted and that you took some sequels and you threw it on inside of on the lab, on the toilet, and what have you. So they don't want you on.
Right. So and they seen me do that.
When you came out from the aircraft.
In the bathroom?
Okay, on the bathroom.
In the bathroom. So they're denying me boarding because I had cleavage showing, right? Yes, because that's why. How? When she asked me when she asked me to put on a shirt, I did that. I have my shirt on. I went into your laboratory and it's paper napkin.
Now, baby, I guess you from Tallahassee. That's what I've seen from the research that I've done on this young lady. But you butchering up these words. Cleavage, laboratory. You ain't going to work in no laboratory. It's lavatory with a V as in Victor. Lavatory, not laboratory. We're not conducting no experiments, even though y'all be dropping hella deuces in them airplane bathrooms. But I mean, sounds like you dropped them napkins in that sink because you got pissed off that she told you that. What if this would have been a black flight attendant that told you that? You think she would have been more understanding because you're both black and she wouldn't have said anything about you coming on there wearing that stuff? Y'all be arguing with these people and they have the discretion to say yes or no. She doesn't really have any power because it's the flight attendants who do. So you going back and forth, and then you got the nerve to keep, she said that several times. She keeps clowning Frontier, right? You keep clowning Frontier and saying this, my flight getting canceled, such and such, I'm going for Mocha Fest, but you flew on a cheap flight. Why? Because it seems like you're above these cheap ass flights. Stop taking these cheap ass flights. You got your silk press and everything going. You double cheeked up. I'm not saying anything, baby, you look great. I think she's a mother of 6. If I'm not mistaken, you look great. You don't look like what you've been through. So just relax, baby. And you're petting it. I feel you. But I'm wondering when the camera's facing right now, like right now, are you petting it when the camera facing her, or are you only petting it when it's on you? So this was a long clip, was 13 minutes, but I had to chop it up down to 6, almost 7 minutes. So let's get back to it and see how this ends, guys. Let's go.
That you're referring to, they were already in the sink.
Unfortunately, they don't want you on this aircraft, so you're gonna have to be rebooked to another.
Okay. And so rebooked why? Why? Because you are accusing me of what? Of putting paper towels inside of it. Okay, and I will be contacting my lawyer because it's discrimination. It's discrimination is what it is. It's discrimination. No, I want to know, what is it that you're doing?
I need to move you to another flight.
Move me to another flight when? What does that look like? Because I have an itinerary that I paid for.
Once I get your boarding pass, I can tell you the options.
Okay, you can't get it from your system?
What is the last name?
Shade Heron. Because this makes no sense. This is absolute discriminatory. Because I went on the flight and your white attendant did not approve of what I look like. Y'all will be hearing from my lawyer. You can't even give me a good reason as to why you're denying me boarding. Who's the crew? The white flight attendant? Yes. The flight attendant, I didn't even have any encounter with the pilot. Shade Heron, SHADEHERRON. Thank you. This is what you call white privilege, and no offense to you. You can't pull it up on the computer. Shade, SHAD like David, EHERRON.
Would a pair of shorts help?
Oh no, I've already changed. So that's the thing. I've already changed.
Okay, thank you.
So now the issue is I went in the laboratory and I put paper napkins in the sink. So yeah.
Yo, that's too funny, man. Would a pair of shorts help? Nah, they already made their decision. Once you started probably mouthing off, which probably that's what happened when she told you needed to cover up. You probably started mouthing off, and that's why you wasn't able to get on, because of disrespect at the end of the day. Probably disrespect them folks, wilding out, probably made a scene on the plane, probably went in the bathroom and did one of these. You know, throw shit all over the place. And then you go blame it on white privilege. No, it's flight privilege. They got the right to kick your ass up off the plane, baby. You look good. Come to Atlanta anytime, baby. I got you. But yeah, sometimes, baby, it's easier just to comply. And to comply, what I mean by that is, don't make a scene. Don't disrespect nobody. They don't have to tolerate that stuff. But she got a follow-up video, guys. Let's get into it. Let's go.
That y'all kicked me off of a flight, no fault of my own. And what? Because I did not pay for any cancellations. So does that mean that my money is gone?
It all depends on them.
It all depends on them. So here we go.
They're gonna.
Coleman.
They already denied you on that flight, which any control over.
Exactly. I know that.
You got the number to their customer service to make a complaint?
I'm sure I can find a number, but again, like, so now they basically telling me that my money is gone too because they kicked me off a flight that was no fault of my own.
Talk to customer service.
But they're not even giving me anything to give to customer service.
You guys got an 800 number I can give you? Just ticket counter, yeah, something. You can write it down or something.
This don't make no sense. And disruptive, come on now, Coleman, you know me. That lady told me to go in there, change my shirt. You see what I have on? I put on a shirt. Then I come out the bathroom and she tried to tell me, oh, you put all the paper towels in the sink. What the hell I got to do? What I'm touching paper towels for when all I did was put on a shirt?
Wait a minute, let me.
Mine's not loading, babe. But go to flyfrontier.com. Actually, wait.
This don't make no sense. I'm definitely contacting my lawyer. This is discrimination, and then she was white at that.
Give me 1 second. Let me get the number.
Yo. Hey, and that Frontier, like, their customer service sucks. What I mean by that is, a lot of these flights, you can't reach nobody. So good luck with that. They need to handle this right there. Baby, this ain't no racism, man. Come on now. This ain't racism, baby. My man, you said his name was Coleman. He was trying to keep his eyes off the buns. Let's see what happens. She got another clip here of the aftermath. Let's go.
Yeah, so the video that I had originally made when I was on the plane with the flight attendant from Frontier, it didn't save. So I actually recorded the whole thing, conversation, and she even pushed me with her arm, ushering me out of the plane after I asked her, why am I still being forced to get off the plane when I put a shirt on over it? And yeah, this was the cleavage that she said I was showing too much of. And so this is why I was denied access to my flight from Orlando to Houston.
One more time, baby. Let me see something. Yeah, hey, baby. From now on, come with a frock on or something. Come in there Jehovah's Witness style. That's how you need to be next time, baby. You come in with all that TNA and all that, and double cheeked up in there, cleavage and the hips and all that, and the thighs, baby. I mean, if I was a flight attendant, I wouldn't be complaining. I would have gave you an extra Taylor Port or whatever the wine is they be serving on. I don't even think Frontier probably get you like a Capri Sun or something. But yeah, anyway, you look good, baby. It's just that all that other shit was uncalled for. That's probably why. Don't take offense to this. I'm just telling you what I see. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom on the Best. Let's run up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.